Hi, I'm Tanisha Kerr, and I just wanted to quickly share 5 ways that I build my customer list every campaign. The first thing that I do is at least once per campaign, I do a prospecting table. And by a prospecting table, I mean I partner with a local business and I go in and I set up a table in their lobby or in their entranceway or just outside the door of their business. And as their customers enter and leave their business place, I'm able to offer them a brochure and a sample. And I have a display set up. I do not have anything for sale because I do not want to be competing with any of the business that I partner with, so I have nothing for sale. But I have tons of samples and brochures on hand. Of course, I always have a raffle going, so I'll have an A box or 2 that I have on display, and I let everyone know that if they give me their contact information, then I will enter them in a drawing to win that A box. Of course, by the end of that day, I typically come away with 15 to 20 names from a 1-hour event. In 2 hours, I'll typically pass out 150 brochures. And I never worry about brochures that I pass out that I don't hear back from immediately, because I've had people call me a year after getting my brochure to place an order. So don't be afraid to order lots of brochures and pass those brochures out. The second thing that I do consistently, and this only works if you do it consistently, is the 5x5. Now, when Avon talks about the 5x5, what that means is you set a goal to consistently talk to 5 people per day for at least 5 days per week. 5x5. 5 people per day, 5 days a week. If you do that consistently, talking to people, getting their contact information, giving them brochures and samples. This is more than just standing and passing out brochures. This is actually having conversations with 5 people every day, giving them a brochure, getting their contact information back. You can have 100 people on your contact list at the end of the month. Now, if you're doing this consistently, you will grow your customer base by 100 every month. That's 1,200 new customers that you add every year to your business. Now, even if 30% of those people order, that's still enough for you to maintain a substantial business with your customers. But as I said, the 5x5 only works if you do it consistently. The third thing that I do is I walk my neighborhood. Some people do book tosses where you drive and you toss a brochure on the driveways of in your neighborhood. I like to be a little more personal, and I'll walk my neighborhood. I introduce myself to my neighbors and let them know I'm the local Avon lady. Ding dong, Avon calling. And if there's anything that they need, that I'm available. Think of me around the holidays. Think of me when you need a last minute gift for something. Think of me if you have company coming over and you want something interesting to do. I can come over and do a party with your guests. And so I want to be able to have that one-on-one conversation with them. Introduce myself, give them a brochure and some samples, make sure they have my business card, and they know that I am here to serve this community and they can contact me at any time. The fourth thing that I do is I partner with local businesses. Now, some of you may know, but I am a very busy, busy person. I work a full-time job as a director of marketing and communications, and I also do event planning, which means that my full-time job keeps me very busy. You add to that, I have toddler twins who are way too energetic for their own good. So between my full-time job and my kids, I have to make sure that I'm maximizing every connection that I can make. And so one of the things that has worked really well for me is partnering with businesses to distribute bulk brochures in their building. And so what I do is I will order a display case, a small display case that will hold about 5 brochures. And I will go in and it has my business information printed on a label that I stick to the front of that display unit, and I'll go in and I'll show it to them. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's about 6 inches by 6 inches. It's really small, but it's enough to hold about 5 brochures. And I'll go in and I'll ask them, is it okay for me to leave this in your break room for your staff, or somewhere in the lobby that your customers passing by can pick up a brochure? And then I maintain a list of all the business places that have agreed to have me do this. And so every week, because I know it only holds 5 brochures, every week I set aside one afternoon to drive around town and refill all of those display cases. And I've gotten a lot of new customers from that. They saw my brochure here, they picked up my brochure there, and I keep those restocked, so that way I can distribute 300 brochures in one afternoon by consistently partnering with these companies. And again, the key to making that work is being consistent. The 5th thing that I do that has to be in your tool bag if you're trying to grow your business is using social media. I cannot tell you, as a marketing professional, I am so impressed with the Avon Social platform. The equivalent of Avon Social, if you were to pay to have this done, it would cost you probably $30 to $50 per month for a subscription to get an equivalent product for what Avon Social is offering to us for free as part of your Avon account. It is absolutely critical that this be part of your toolkit as you reach out to find new customers. Make sure that you're posting consistently, that you're varying your posts, that you're not shouting, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me all the time, but that you're varying your posts. You're sharing about yourself, you're sharing about different types of products, you're talking about your experience. Experience marketing is a big trend right now. People want to know what kind of experience they're going to be having with a product, not just what you can tell me about the quality of the product or the great price point, but more about the experience and your personal experience with the product. So making sure that social media is a part of the way that you capture customers is important. And some people say, well, I'm posting and nobody's reading my post, nobody's looking at anything. Don't get discouraged. It takes time to build relationships, but the thing that will help you, again, is consistency. If people know that they can expect good quality content from you and that they will get this content delivered to them consistently, they will respond. And that is true for any company, and it's going to be true for your business. Be consistent in providing high quality content and delivering it on a predictable, consistent basis, and your followers will engage. I hope that helps. Those are the 5 things that I do every campaign to help to build my business. I do a prospecting table at least once per campaign. I work by 5 consistently. I walk my neighborhood every few months and reintroduce myself just in case my neighbors have changed or they forgot that they had an Avon lady. I partner with local businesses to distribute bulk amounts of brochures weekly in their lobbies. And I use social media. I'm very active on social media using the Avon Social platform. So hope that helps. And if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments below.